Hello everyone, happy Saturday. Welcome to day 25 of my crypto trading journey and yeah, 25, right? Big stuff happened today. A lot of big stuff. Mainly that Donald Trump spoke at the Bitcoin conference. Today is the final day for the Bitcoin conference at Nashville, Tennessee, and I think it went very, very well. We're going to go through those details and other stuff that's been going on in the world. Yes, starting off with Bitcoin today. Let's see. So a lot of volatility, as you can see, especially during this time. This time around here was when the Bitcoin conference happened, right? Around 2 p.m. There was a bit of a delay. It was funny because they were saying, oh, Trump was delayed. It was supposed to be 2 p.m., sorry, for Tennessee time, which I'm not in that time zone. I'm in Eastern Standard Time. So for me, that was 1 hour delayed, right? So it should have been at 3 p.m. I thought it was at 2 p.m. It never told me what the time zone was. So I wasted 1 hour there. And then pretty much another hour that it took for Trump to actually come on the stage and then, start talking. Apparently there was a delay because the Secret Service wanted to just ensure some stuff. And he's like, yeah, you know what? Take all the time you need, Secret Service. This time I'm not taking any risks. And also there was rumors that, oh, he's waiting for a special guest to show up on stage as well, which everybody speculated to be possibly Elon Musk, which turns out, no, it wasn't. Elon Musk did not show up at all. So, yeah, that's unfortunate, but still, he spoke, made the price drop all the way to 66,600, but pump all the way to 69,000. That's almost like a $3,000 volatility difference. So, a lot of volume here. And right now, it was holding fine for a while, but price eventually came down and did a big drop right over here. This is after the conference hours. This is just recently, like 1 hour ago. We'll talk about that in a second as well. As of right now, Bitcoin's price is holding strong at $68,025.28. And general trend is upwards. As I've mentioned, I will be noting all of the trends on my Excel spreadsheet. We also made a trade, two trades, I think yesterday, which we also do have to go over in a little bit. Am I even on the right account? I think I am. Next we have, overall the price of Bitcoin, it's been going up positive 0.24%. Ethereum, however, the opposite, going down 0.27%. Trend, there's really no trend. The moving averages are pointing downwards, but the super trend is telling me upwards. We're in a range, so no movement for Ethereum, even though the ETFs are out. There's a lot of struggle, and we'll explain why in just a moment. Spoiler alert, it is still grayscale. Current price of Ethereum is $3,246.98. My opinion, this is still pretty cheap to get in for the long run, due to the power of what ETFs can do to an asset. I will note there's no trend in Ethereum. Let's move on to the next coin. We will not be operating Ethereum today. Ripple is at 59 cents with 31 millicents and at a downtrend, actually. It's going down 0.80%. So we'll keep Ripple at a downtrend here. We're going to look for shorts in the smaller time frames, so we'll look out for that. Chainlink is, well, spoiler alert over here. Looks like we had to take profit. I'll get into that in just a moment. I do want to just confirm what all the trends of every asset is right now. It's currently going down 0.09%, barely much movement. Price is $13.52. And yeah. Next we have, oh wait, I didn't check the trend. It's technically no trend as of right now. I'd rather not operate this because moving average is crossed just down right over here, but super trend is still indicating up. If this was above these, then you would look for upswings. But in this case, no. Nothing for Chainlink. I will keep it as neutral. Litecoin is our next coin. It's up 0.04% at $71.40. It's considered in an uptrend right now, although barely. Depends if it moves further down in this hour. It might switch trends, but as of right now, it's still considered an uptrend. I'm not sure how long that might stay for, but we'll keep it green. as an uptrend, just in case something does happen. It's always good to have more options. But we also want to make sure that the options that we are entering in are valid. Cardano is going up 0.72% at 41 cents. It's considered at an uptrend. Price is below the moving averages though. Same thing as Litecoin, which I'm not too happy about, but maybe if it does make an upswing, we could possibly find some entry if it does cross above those moving averages. So for now, Cardano is considered in an uptrend. Solana is up 2.10%. It made a huge movement today, all the way up to 188 and 31 cents. Right now, though, it's $185.89. Kind of coming back up. Still considered an uptrend, so I'll keep that noted on my end as well. We can look for any upswings in Solana. In general, it's still going up, still very strong. Happy to see Solana up there. It's been doing really good. Polygon Matic, still nothing, unfortunately. Still considered a downtrend or kind of neutral as of right now, so no operation on this. Polygon Matic is up 1.30% in general, though, and it's at 51 cents, which is not too bad. But we can't make any trades on this as of right now. Binance Coin is up 0.70%. Price is $582.76. No trend for this either. I'm pretty sure I've explained why moving averages, right, and this do not correlate. The moving averages have to be above. Price has to be above that too in an ideal situation. Phantom is still down 0.86%. Not too much movement. It seems like it's a bit in a range as well. Yeah, no clear trend as of right now for Phantom. Price is 45 cents. And yeah, we skip Phantom for now. Not is down 1.89%. Price is 1 cent with 39 millicents. No trend, no general direction. We skip this coin for now. Pepe is down 0.33%, and it's considered a downtrend actually, so we can actually search for shorts on Pepe. I'm going to note that here. We can find potential shorts on Pepe. It's actually a good scenario for this, but it's not good that it's dropping, of course, and then I'm forcing it to drop even further if I do find any operations on it, but we'll see where it takes us. Ton coin is our last coin, and it is no trend. Current price is $6.64, and it's down 0.29% today. All right, not too bad. So the only coins we'll be operating is Bitcoin, Ripple, Litecoin, Cardano, Solana, and Pepe, possibly. Let's go to, what did we do? Let's go to this trade history. So we operated Chainlink, we operated Solana yesterday, 2 coins. Chainlink gave us a winning trade, Solana gave us a losing trade. However, since our risk-reward ratio is 1 to 2, we lost 100 in Solana, we gained 200 in Chainlink. That's a $100 profit, which is still pretty good in my opinion. Let's see what happened actually. Okay, I clicked on Litecoin. Whoops. Chainlink. Okay, here we go. 1 minute chart, and let's go to this area. I don't know how far. Here it is. Okay. Here we go. I clicked on something random. So let me just drag this over here. We did start super negative actually. Look at this. As soon as we entered, the price came all the way down, but our risk management was actually pretty good here because we used this minimum. Thank God for this minimum over here. We put 5 ticks behind that as our stop loss, which gives room for the position, you know, to breathe, some breathing space. It's not too congested where it immediately drops and hits our stop loss from there. We waited for a big drop, waited for that upswing, confirmed it, entered it, and it made one drop over here, but of course, eventually it came all the way up, and it did actually go up a lot further. Could have probably used a trailing stop loss to kind of follow the price. Could have given me probably double the gains on this, but I don't know, man. Sometimes it could go against you. It's still something I'm kind of evaluating, messing around with a trailing stop loss. For now, I'm not going to incorporate it into my strategy. It's just something I have in the back of my mind where I think, yeah, you know, this could be really good. So anyways, let's go write this one down, right? That we got a winning trade on Chainlink. I have to show you my this. here's the trends that I'm keeping track of, and here we type in, this is our first operation on Chainlink. So I'm proud of that. This one closed at July 27. We entered at this price, $13.51. Closed it at $13.67. Gave us a profit of $208.47. We paid $8 in commissions. You're going to notice that if you're using the 1 minute time frame chart, the commissions are going to be more because you have to input more volume so that the price, the amount you're risking, the gains or the losses, will give you the amounts that you want. Because the prices are in such a smaller scale, especially you're going to notice this in Bitcoin because it's worth more. You're going to get more commission based off of that. So far, I've been using the 1 minute strategy on these past couple of trades. So yeah, not too much history as of yet, but so far so good. And I'm just really enjoying the strategy, especially the risk reward ratio of 2 to 1. This brought us up to, well, currently 10,879.43, but we do have to write down the losing trade that happened in Solana. So let's go take a look at that. What happened in Solana? I'm not going to find it here. Oh, I found it there. Okay, fine. Here we go. And let's go back to yesterday. What I also dislike about this 1 minute thing is that how far back I have to go. Okay, look at this. This is a result of probably a bad risk management here. But I did use like the last swing that I could find, which was this one. This is the closest one. But realistically, I probably could have used this one over here instead, right? 5 ticks below that would have brought me over here. And then this trade would have been successful even more so. Because look how much the price did go up if I used a trailing stop. But obviously I can't tell what the future is going to look like, so I don't know. How could I have avoided this? Probably maybe going to the 5 minute chart and checking, because like this doesn't exist over here. So if I was entering a trade from here, I could have probably used this last swing and that would have given me a profit, because if I use this would be here, but also this would have to be increased to compensate for the 1 to 2, because the 1 is much further now. 1 to 2. Yeah, I would have hit it perfect take profit. This is just an estimate. It's obviously not exactly 5 ticks below the swing, but something like this, I mean, even if it didn't hit over here, it definitely would have hit over here or over here, because we did keep going up here. Unfortunately, though, seems like I missed that, but that's probably something to keep in consideration. If I'm looking for any swings, I could use the 5 minute chart instead of the 1 minute chart to determine where would I use my stop loss, because it looks like I used this one over here, which, I mean, I don't know, it still seems reasonable. But it's just unfortunate because it still went the general price of the trend. It still went in the general way, that general way, which was up. But it hit my stop loss immediately, pretty much first, and then it started taking off, which is unfortunate. So that's just improper risk management. I should probably work on that, which is fine, whatever. Let's write this down over here as well. So we entered Solana 727. This one closed on the 26th, actually. It closed that fast. Closed same day. We entered at 182. And closed at 181 because it went down. We gained 106, or we lost, sorry, 106.71. And we paid $13 in commissions. Negative. I'm just giving myself free money like that. Gotta be careful. Okay, so this hit the stop loss, unfortunately, but it's still fine. Oh, we're down 120, I guess, from a drawdown. We're up 10,000. We're up to $10,758.95, which of course is $758 from our initial equity, which is not too bad. But it's day 25 and only $700. Come on, I can do better than that. But of course, we did 1 month with one strategy, right? From the 21st of June until like around over here, the 20th of July, I kept doing that VWAP strategy where it was a risk reward 1-to-1. In this case, I'm using a different strategy, and so far, I'm pretty much double, no, not double. I've already reached twice as far as I have from the previous month already so far in just, what is this, 5-6 days? So I feel like this one is a lot, much better, of course. The goal, of course, is to go for $100 per day. That's what a minimum job pays you approximately. But yeah, you just got to keep going with this. Not too bad for now. Let's go back to the charts. I do want to confirm if there is any movements in the charts, the 1 minute charts. As of right now, so Bitcoin, we are looking for upswings, and this already happened, so we're currently going down. We gotta wait. Next coin is Ripple. We should look for downswings. This one's probably gonna change soon to the downside. So possibilities in Ripple. Possibilities. Not yet though. Gotta wait a couple more minutes. Litecoin is the next one. We're looking for upswings. And this one's currently going down, which is good. That way it'll give us an opportunity to make an upswing. Looks like I probably would have missed an opportunity here. Looks like a successful trade if I entered over here. But no, not the case. Came in too late. That's still going down, so yeah, we got to give it some more time. Cardano is our next coin, which is going up in the general trend market. Currently, right now, it is coming down, so we got to wait for an upswing, which can be given very soon. So we just got to keep an eye on that. Solana is also going up, and swing is currently headed down, so we got to wait for that upswing to generate before we enter. And lastly is Pepe. We got to look for shorts in this one, which it looks like it might happen right here. After a couple of minutes. Not too much longer, and I'm just thinking here, if I were to enter this, where would I put my stop loss? I'm thinking now, you know what, I could look at the 5-minute chart and use this instead. Would I put it up here? That would make my take profit be super far down. I don't think I will. I might just put it over here, honestly, like above this close swing, which it's going to be riskier for sure, but I think it might still be worth it. Currently, the moving averages are not in the correct position. If we're going downwards, it should be red on top, yellow in the middle, green at the bottom, like a stop, like a traffic light, right? And that's still not happening yet. We need this to come down a little bit more for the exponential moving averages to get in the correct order. Once we get that correct order for the swing, that's our signal to enter the trade. Although currently it is making a little bit higher movement. Still no entry though. Okay. I'll go through some news, but we'll keep an eye on Pepe, a possible entry here. Oh, okay, looks like we have one now. Where are the moving averages here? Can I see? I can't see. Okay, well, cool. What about now? Okay, it won't tell me because the prices are so minuscule. I guess I'm gonna have to just... Oh, well, currently no. Currently no. Whatever. I'll go to the news, because we do have a lot of news to cover today as well, instead of just staring at the charts. So, let's get to it. Today, like I said, Donald Trump spoke about Bitcoin. So, let's get into that, shall we? Before we do, though, I just found this very interesting of... Do you guys remember this big sell-off for Bitcoin? All this stuff right over here? Yeah, the reason for this is explained in this chart, actually. The German government is the blue stuff over here. Remember when Germany had 50,000 Bitcoin, started selling it all? Yeah, it shows all of that stuff here. It shows the Mt. Gox distribution, and it shows the US government's distribution as well, because, well, not distribution, but sell-off. They were actually selling their Bitcoin along with all of these, all this drop. So they sold 2,000 Bitcoin here, 1,000 Bitcoin here, making the price drop all the way down to 55,000. As you can see, it was mainly Germany, and the last Bitcoin that they sold was 547. No more selling from there. Mt. Gox only distributed once over here, and then US government sold over here and over here, making the price dip all this much all the way to down here. Now that Germany is not doing that anymore, Mt. Gox different subject, but we'll get into that later. It's currently coming back up, right? U.S. government has confirmed now that they will keep 100% of the Bitcoin that they own. They will not be selling their Bitcoin if Donald Trump becomes president. That's what he said today in the conference. Here's a recap in general of everything that's been mentioned. He said that he's going to change the SEC leadership. So the current SEC chairman is Gary Gensler. He said on day one, I will fire him. And everybody was cheering. I watched this live, by the way, so I'm familiar with most of this stuff. The SEC, of course, is the Security Exchange Commissions, who are always attacking crypto projects, suing them. Coinbase, right? Suing Robinhood, suing Ripple, everybody, right? So, and it's mainly due to Gary Gensler. Although now, I don't know, maybe he's had a bit of a change of heart because he's been approving ETFs. They have to go through the SEC to get approved, so that they're not considered securities. They should be commodities, I guess. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. And he also, I read some news before that he also planned to retire on January 1st of 2025 if Trump was elected, right? He was going to leave anyways, but now Trump is saying, you know what, I'm going to fire him as soon as I get into the office, and that's going to be in November, of course, or maybe January when he actually takes hold of the Oval Office. So there's that. The Bitcoin strategic stockpile, he will create a national Bitcoin stockpile if he gets elected, is what he said. And they're going to keep all the Bitcoin. He said that Bitcoin is going to the moon. Never sell your Bitcoin, which obviously we all know that. He said also, you know, the market cap of Bitcoin has already passed big companies like ExxonMobil. It's going to pass silver very, very soon. And then, of course, he knows for sure that gold is next. Bitcoin will surpass the market cap. The total amount of value of assets is going to surpass gold very soon as well. So that's very bullish news. Stuff about Ross Ulbricht, CBDC. There will never be a central bank digital currency. That's what it stands for. Thank God I remembered what that means. So basically, like banks wanting to use one stablecoin, stuff like that. He said that's not going to happen, which is a good thing, right? We want everything to stay decentralized, not centralized. The crypto surge, Bitcoin and crypto will skyrocket like never before if he's elected president. The dollar concerns as well. He did mention, you know, everybody thinks that Bitcoin is against the dollar. It's going to destroy the dollar. But no, they should be, you know, working together. It's not threatening the dollar. It's only the U.S. government with inflation that's threatening the dollar, which historically is true, right? Since the 1900s, it's been losing its value, and Bitcoin is relatively a new thing, starting in 2009, 2012, whatever. I forget when Bitcoin started. He also wants the United States to be number one, America first, to be the crypto capital of the world, right? I guess he's getting jealous of El Salvador and Nayib Bukele. Yeah. And yeah, just very, very bullish stuff. Of course, he's also been using it to like go for some, you know, campaigning himself to get himself elected, right? Guys, elect me, or else, you know, if Joe Biden and Kamala Harris take office, they're going to be very anti-crypto and destroy everything. Kamala said that crypto is for criminals, stuff like that, right? So also persuading people to maybe get some votes, which of course he does need in order to become the president. So that's pretty much the recap of what's been going on. Yeah, here's him saying that, yeah, day one, he was going to fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman. So now this guy's probably scared out of his mind. This is also pretty funny, is that the amount of people waiting to watch this is significantly more, because then Kamala Harris actually gave some speech, some talk in the White House official channel, and only 822 people were watching that, compared to, at the same time, the Bitcoin conference, there's like 56,000 just off Bitcoin Magazine's channel that was streaming it. I know there was about maybe another 50,000 on Fox who were also watching. But yeah, like significantly more people would rather watch this than watch Kamala Harris. Just goes to show the popularity of, you know, Bitcoin and Donald Trump. Right now as well, Trump is in Minnesota. So like straight from Nashville, he goes to Minnesota to continue with his campaign, right? And still a massive turnout of people are there, which is amazing. Good to see. Am I losing my voice? Need water. The Olympics. Let's talk about that. So there's been a lot of videos that people have been posting about the Olympics. If you don't know, there's basically just a lot of depravity, just terrible intro. I'm pretty sure nobody liked what they saw, right? Come on. And they started copy striking everybody that was re-uploading the opening ceremony to the Olympics. But it seems like they did have something else to hide, which is the ball. Basically, there's like one frame of where they accidentally, I suppose, showed a quote-unquote man with his man parts a little bit out, if you know what I mean. And they even had to remove it off of YouTube, pretty much. And Elon Musk is even joking about that they DMCA'd themselves, right? Which, no, I think it was just a little slip that they had there. So, dangerous stuff. But apart from that, there's just a lot of anti-Christian mockery symbolism that goes against it, like the golden calf, right, of Exodus. There's stuff like that. And also, like, crazier stuff where they were mocking the Last Supper of Jesus or the devil Baal or whatever it is. Just a bunch of like anti-Christian stuff, very satanic stuff, in my opinion. And most people agree with this as well. Even Russia says, like, thank God we're not part of this disgrace in regards to the Olympics. They chose to not participate in that. And still, like, Emmanuel Macron was even proud of it. Like, this is France. But now, look, apparently there have been reports that there's a massive power outage in France right now, which is, maybe that's God's work. I don't know. But that's something, just conspiracy stuff. Who knows? Who knows what's actually going on? But I'm not sure how many people are too happy with that Olympic stuff. Here we have as well other news from other parts in the world, not just France. Tomorrow is Elections Day for Venezuela, and it's going to be that same guy, Nicolas Maduro, or this lady who is also launching her presidency campaign. It's Maria Corina Machado. So maybe the people are tired of the old president. Maybe there'll be a change. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. All right. And in Israel, Hezbollah retaliates. From Lebanon, they launched some missiles and killed 11 children in a soccer field. Something like that. But, I mean, children are just dying in general for the whole war. Like, even in the Gaza Strip, and I don't know. I don't know what to really think about that. But it's just terrible, regardless. That might be causing, you know, the price of Bitcoin to be currently dropping. Well, it did drop from its 69,000, where are we at 68,000? Could be some fears because of that. Also, in general, Ethereum can't go up because Grayscale keeps on selling. In total, it's been $1.5 billion in 4 trading sessions, 4 days that it's been out, that they've just been constantly selling and selling and selling, just overshadowing every ETF that has been trying to get some inflows on Ethereum, keeping the price down. So reportedly, there's been a Mt. Gox, Mt. Gox wallet who transferred 32,000 Bitcoin, which is like $2 billion, to an unknown address, question mark. They're still distributing, right? They still have a lot more to distribute, and whoever's receiving this might be one person, and they might dump it and cause a massive spike in the price, so that could be a possibility. We're still waiting for Pepe here to make a downswing, just keeping an eye on that too. So yeah, those are stuff that might cause Bitcoin to currently drop. Here's something a little funny as well to take a look at. So whenever people like Warren Buffett speak, whatever he talks about, you're going to want to invest in that long term. That's the joke there. And Nancy Pelosi, if she ever mentions anything, she has insider trading information, so you should buy whatever she's saying. And then Kathy Wood from ARK Investments, every time she buys something, it just immediately goes down. She's a terrible trader. So if she recommends something, you sell that thing immediately. And then last thing is Jim Cramer, always making these crazy predictions. I mean, he's a good investor, I guess. I haven't watched too much of him, but I think he's just too mainstream, right? And I don't know, whenever he recommends something, you just run away from it completely. You don't pay attention to any of that. That's pretty funny. And then we also have this, which I thought was pretty funny.
The question, what about Skibbity Coin?
The Skibbity Coin that they were talking about.
Until I'm told there already is a Skibbity Toilet Coin.
There is.
And once they make the Skibbity Coin, the Skibbity Toilet movie, will Skibbity Coin go to the moon? We don't know. But why is Bitcoin more valuable than Skibbity Coin? It is today.
Congressmen just not even knowing what they're talking about. But it's so funny to see that, like, they're actually acknowledging the existence of this Skibbity Coin. And I heard that, yeah, like, what he's saying is kind of true, right? They are making a movie about Skibbity Toilets, so that's going to be pretty funny. If this even pumps because of that. And it is pretty new still. It came out when? On the 25th, so 2 days ago. It's very fresh, and it has been coming up in price. Maybe whenever the fuck boom uploads a video, this will also go up in price. Or if his channel dies, I mean, the price of this might also go down. Or if an episode is terrible, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but it's just something really funny I saw. All right. And wow, Pepe is still going up. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to wait a little longer. How is it looking in the 1 hour chart? Has it changed at all? Not quite. Still considered a downtrend. Even better that it is kind of going up. If it deflects from here and starts going down, that could be a really good entry signal for us. Which it is, giving us a red candle here. Possibly might go down again. I do want to look at the other coins because a lot of minutes have passed of me covering news. So, I don't know, a lot can happen in a couple of minutes, especially when you're looking at the 1 minute time frame. Bitcoin, we're looking for upswings, and yeah, it looks like I missed it. Looks like I missed it. This doesn't count. Could have used this one. The last swing probably being here. Yeah, because I would not like to use that. It's too far down. But yeah, anyways, I'm late to that. Ripple is the next one, which we're looking for shorts. It's still going up. We have to wait for a downswing. Litecoin. We're looking for upswings. Scared if we might not get anything to operate. Kind of the same thing as, I forget which other coins show this, probably Bitcoin. Cardano and Solana as well. We look for up. Cardano's kind of coming down. Okay. Yeah, it's got to come down a little bit more, though. Solana, let's look at that. It's starting to become kind of neutral here. Hold on, we are looking for upswing. Okay, so it did just give us this. And I don't know how much further up Solana can go, and it did completely obliterate me last time. Yeah, I don't know if I trust this yet. Let's go back to Pepe. Well, I clicked the wrong one. Pepe. Starting to turn a little bit green. Price still has to come down a little bit more, though. Alright, let's go back to Bitcoin. Nope. I think Solana was probably our only choice. But I really don't like where it is right now. Let me switch to, not 15 minutes, 5-minute chart. Oh, this is huge. Okay. Because if I was to look at the 5-minute chart and try to find a swing, I would look at this, but this is like too far as well. Like, I don't want that. And this, I don't know, it looks like an awkward position if I use this. My only choice would be whatever this one was, but I feel like that is also too close. In the 1-minute chart, that's this one right over here. Because think about it, if I was to hypothetically enter here, like where would I put my stop is the big question. Turn on the magnet. So if I use this one, 5 ticks below that, 34 plus 5 is 39, that would be down here. And if I use a risk reward 1 to 2, we're expecting Solana to hit 193. That's new maximums since, I don't know, March? When it last hit its yearly high. If we're looking at 193, that's going to be like around this level, which we haven't seen, yeah, since April, right? March and April. It's been around this price. Solana would have to be like really, really bullish for that to happen. And then this is the actual yearly high. It did reach 210. But then imagine it dropped all the way down to, well, we've seen worse over here, actually. It dropped to 112. That's like 50% drop. Wow. This is, I believe, just from the war stuff that was going on before. But yeah, that's where it is in a macro perspective. However, if I was to use this minimum over here, this last swing, I already messed this up, didn't I? Okay, let me try again. If I use this, I'm hoping it goes below that Fibonacci. 62 plus 5 is 67. It does not go below the Fibonacci. Yeah, there's like barely enough room for this to breathe, and it's gonna happen the same thing that happened last night with the trade. And I would have to expect the price to be here, which is a bit more reasonable, but it's still kind of far up, 187. Today we only saw maximum, oh, we did see a maximum of 188. Okay, that's possible. But it would have to start going up a lot, though. It's making a downswing right now, either way. Okay, well, I'll still keep this here just in case. But I'm not actually entering this yet. Let's see what happens in Pepe, if we're getting any downswings yet. Probably soon, but that's the same thing I said over here. Okay, nothing yet. Let's see Bitcoin again, looking for upswing. No, nothing for Bitcoin. Ripple, any downswings? I think we're, yeah, same thing as Pepe. It's a possibility, but not yet. Next thing was Litecoin, Cardano, and Solana. So let me check Litecoin one more time. Looking for upswings. None given yet. It has to make a downswing first. Cardano as well. We're looking for upswings in Cardano. Okay, let me get rid of this noise. Just gonna look at this a little better. Okay, so we were considered down over here. And this has to start swinging, fanning upwards. Sort of like this, right? Okay, well, thanks, Magnet, for messing up my drawing. So we're expecting something like this to happen, right? Well, sorry, this one is supposed to be in the middle here. But yeah, you know what I mean. But still not happening quite yet. I'll keep this view, I think. Looks better. Solana, does it drag over? Well, everything's disappeared now. Hold on. Oh, did I just glitch everything? Oh, there we go. Okay. An upswing for Solana is what we were looking for. Oh, what the heck? There's a gap here. So it technically started over here. I think this might have been my entry point, but I missed it. Okay. Yeah, that probably would have been my entry point, and I just completely missed it for some reason. I just gotta wait for this to drop or something. Let's check again, Pepe. I kind of do want to enter something before I leave today. Nothing for Pepe yet. Bitcoin. Nothing yet. Cardano, I think this one was... Yeah, okay. Making an upswing now. Okay, Cardano. Oh yeah, we definitely got one now. Stop loss I would do... Where would I do stop loss? What is this price? 41 cents, 41.7, 41.6. I really dislike this. Anyways, we're still going up. I'll use this swing over here. We're gonna enter this one. Stop going up. You're making everything harder for me. Here. Stop 19 plus 5, 24. That would be there. We're going long on the BSC account. Probably gonna have to give me 10 leverage. Stop loss at 0.417106. Put some money in, and 10x is more than enough actually. One to 2 would bring me up here to like 42 cents, which is doable for Cardano. Can you give me a bit of a drop? It's going to keep going up. And we're risking 110, which is too much. Give me 102. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we're entering here. The spread might have screwed things up a little bit. Go to position. Average open price here. Like, the price didn't even reach that. Okay. Alright, pal. That's there, and... Oh, that's take profit's gonna be up to 42.54, okay. 0.425431. 198, okay. Yeah, this is just scamming me at this point, but whatever. Okay, so there's our position for now. It didn't even reach that entrance, but okay. Solana, that's because of the spread. I explained it in yesterday's stream in Spanish. Looks like I missed Solana here. Really unfortunate. I mean, if it does drop, I'll probably enter. And I didn't look at Litecoin. I completely skipped it. For a valid reason, though it's still going up. Bitcoin still going up, and Pepe, has it gone down yet? Nope. Still seems like it wants to go down, but it just doesn't. Keeps going up. So yeah, nothing to do there. We just gotta keep waiting. Next was also Ripple that was going down, so I want to check that out. It's not going down. Okay. So our only trade is in Cardano right now. Okay, we finally reached that positive territory. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm hoping that was the same entry position. Yeah. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Entry there. Okay. Now it's good. I think. Yeah, let's see how this one goes then. This is the only trade for tonight. Seems like. Just looking at the volumes here as well. Seems like there is good buy pressure as soon as these start reaching. Seems like an uptrend we're kind of getting over here. Something like that. So I'm hoping if that stays right, it makes it harder for your stop loss to be hit and more likely for your take profit to be hit. That's the general idea of this, operating against, not against. Go with the trend, right? That's the big idea. What concerns me is that we didn't see too much volume. I just started learning as well how to kind of analyze this volume indicator here. It seems like things are going pretty fine. Okay. Let's not stare at that too long. Ripple. I do want to see if there's anything else I could enter. Maybe even if it's a short trade, I'll be fine with. Nothing here, and Pepe was our other short option. Nothing here. Okay. Bitcoin was still going up. Yep. Litecoin was also still going up. It's not making any corrections. And Solana was the one that looks like we probably missed. Oh, we definitely missed. Yeah, we definitely missed. Should have entered this, honestly. Yeah, why didn't I enter this, honestly? What am I doing? We had a clear entry right here. Right? Could have entered, like, over here. Use my the issue was the stop loss. Like, where would I put it? Behind which swing? Because I really didn't like how close this was. This could have just immediately dropped. But, you know, the closer your stop loss, the closer your take profit will be also. I don't know, to this reaching 187 again today also. That's another thing I don't see too probable, because here we do have some sort of resistance, which you should also be taking into account, which it looks like it just bounced off of there right now. I don't know, maybe it's a good thing I didn't enter, or maybe... What price level is this approximately? Like 186.75? Okay, what is going on? 186.75 there. So yeah, something like this, I would assume, is what's going on. It's using this as like a resistance. It's tough to break through that, but once it does, this would obviously shoot up a bit higher. I don't have any more levels, do I? No, I don't. I'm gonna have to reanalyze my Fibonacci levels here, because we've clearly ran out. Oh, we've definitely ran out. We used up to this high, which no longer valid because we just broke that high. We're currently up here now. I would take a new Fibonacci from, let me turn off Super Trend to analyze this a little better. What's the lowest low? This one? Looks like it's this one. Okay, so we take an extension, trend-based extension, trend-based fib extension. That's what it's called. We're starting over here. We bring it to the first high that we had. We bring it to the most recent low that we had. And there's your new levels. Our next level is 189, 197, etc. If I trace this correctly. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, I'll lock that into place, and... yeah, that's what we can expect for now. In that case, then, yeah, it's most likely going to hit that take profit. This is just like a short-term kind of resistance that we're seeing that I drew out with the white line over here. Looks like it's about to go retest it again to hit that take profit. What is happening with my other position, Cardano? It's kind of coming down. Let me analyze Cardano on the macro. I haven't really done that, which I should have. This is what it is currently looking like. Yeah, it's got some good possibility. I have faith in that. Let's see the 4-hour chart. I don't think I've analyzed Cardano like this in a while. That is there because of what I drew in the short term. We also had this very old Fibonacci. How old is this? Oh, it was when we were dropping. I was looking for prices where it could bounce off of to start... Hang on, huh? Prices where it would bounce off to start going down is the ideal. We are currently in an uptrend for it. Yeah, I don't see why. Okay, well, let me just retrace this in a smaller... realistically smaller here. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm honestly just focused too hard. This is what we have in like the short term, right? Yeah, it looks good. The idea is like where it's going to bounce to continue going up. Kind of stopped at this resistance though. That is not what I'm liking to see though. Let's go back to this. Oh yeah, it does have, it's similar to Solana, right? Whoops. Has to break like a level in the way of the take profit. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Currently in negative territory, but yeah, should start going up. Solana has already taken off. I was just too slow to enter this trade, I suppose. But it still seems likely that it might happen. Just once it breaks that, it will start going up. Okay, then that's all I have for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed everything. Make sure to smash like, subscribe, and see you probably not tomorrow,